Itagat kokeny chitab kolenjin eng ui tugul ole gere ketesiet nebo Cast TV nito ko kabebarta nebo aeng nebo betutab raini ko nito ko kabarastaet nebo agenge en agenge neitun kongete nganaset neo nebo Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu takemite ak Dan Ruto na inendet ko CEO nebo D Square nemite en nganaset nebo Eldoret ole en inguni komoche kityo kunaisewech kotinygei ak boisiet nebo eut ko kikotestai ine konet alak eng neranik koboisie anan boisiet nebo napetab ngoroik en kabeberita ako amache kityo kunaisewech kotinygei ak kamanutiet nebo konyor chito naet nebo koyachigei boisiet ako chengjigei magatiat nebo tugul. Dan Ruto takemite live en Cast TV amache kityo imwawech kotinygei ak kitou tos ne nekiyain itou sukulit nebo kinet neranik boisiet nebo keyai napetab ngoroik ako manapetab ngoroik kityo kobate napetab ngoroik chebo lelesta ne kit nekiyain itou
Kongoiti sigebendi bregamia ilezanun how the school came to being ko kagimi ngalale ngalekab challenges how can you convert a challenge into an opportunity amunata negamia mwaun gole in every challenge there is an opportunity. Kinyo COVID in 2019, it was a big challenge. But people were critical. They made money during COVID. It is recorded, a lot of businesses came into being during the time of COVID. Amu ki challenge ni gimi betu shetato kumami and it affected our businesses. Kimami gathering, kimami ne, but a lot of people kiboishe a lot of people ngalekab internet koboishe social media ko kwalda different kind of businesses. Up to date a lot of business kinyo into being during COVID. So kiatinye that challenge of shortage of staff. Ako gimatinye especially capital as qualified funds at that time. So alane what is now the next opportunity? Ango ngi searchita ko itinye seasons chesomo kityo in kenyit itinye April itinye August ak itinye December kumamia je itinye more than 20 staff members kongete January agoi December ako kasi magakse kityo ya ko ya kasi April August ak December alane suppose atau the school amu the school ko ranani kumila ko school kongete January agoi March ko care for holiday instead of them going for holiday kopwa workshop pukwai gasishek cheterter in workshop amu anendet naganet anendet nagasire gasi so konyor that opportunity instead of them going home for holiday konyor that time pukwai gasishek in workshop ngobegu that season ngiite May ko kagoyat sukul ko kagonyor chito pocket money kagonyor siling kidogo au kagonyor motivation kole in kasi ni nami asomanjini chibona bishet ak fashion and design ko indeed I can make money so ngo yote sukul May ko ami low season ngalekam ngoroik koba sukul amu the school go me around the same location koba sukul kongete May agoi July koger for August holiday. That August holiday ko yoto le business mi barak ngare kopwa workshop pukwa gasi shek ne ngotare August ko September komiano komi sukul so it becomes a chain ngo ite December instead of them going for holiday kwa gasi shek kucha pesa kunyor silingita mu yoto la mi season ko it betu you ganyoru a lot of students compared to jobs atau another section amu agere atinye challenge atinye more supply of labor than the demand now you get the difference atau now the uniforms department ingalega uniforms atau gure D Square Uniforms Limited that is a different department usi iko terra the official wear agotera school ara yo mi school iche kuya practical komi kuya practicals ingano in workshop nebo uniforms kuna ve uniforms amu uniforms depot kenave games kits kenave konik chetafis kenave tie chebo sukul kenabe different things agoi sweateshek chebo sukul. So icheket cheyoe the students amu I am giving them the skill and also I'm giving them a stipend kuyae uniforms. So from those challenges I took aga through these different businesses because in every challenge come an opportunity. Koit pesho ligimeche biga ngalekab branding, ngalekab indi tumwe matumwe akot ngele mazishi andanene komeche biga t-shirts che printed ak branded, komi biga che bendi tumwe komeche cardishek. Ata was small designing shop ngalekab graphics and design ak cyber. Singityo lagok chuto kuya mami sukul amotinye lagok che somanchini graphic design, atinye lagok che yae interior design, atinye lagok che yae event planning and decoration. Ko lazima igochi akutiche opportunity. Amu the main niche especially in school ngele an added advantage chigetinye kosir other institutions kigochini ache real time ak opportunity koyai kasishek. Amu ma ingalekab TVETs kuma suppose imi chito ingalale theory kongete asubuhi agoi jioni. Suppose connect singityo karo yoga graduate chito kutinye skill enough. Singityo kutinye the confidence kole much atawa kutane mungaret no D-Square agaegu another branch of D-Square and I go better than D-Square. You get it? So it is an opportunity that we give these young people kole sikchini ilia without this business I will make a better business. For example, this photo, this is my family photo. Kukichapwa a student. All these photos jemina tut kukichapwa students. Kuchapwa sa ingi nyo ofisi nyo itevi komibi ko jelen kinyorano this kind of photos. Ku kya gochi mungaret my students. So garo na agochi contacts agalis ki chapwa this mamojine akut kole student. Igere lakini kunyoru pesa kutoma even go graduate. Amu you teach them the not only the skill but also the entrepreneurship aspect which is the heart of making money. Agochama chere agongalalchi my students every time agoyate school yatinye new intake yatinye closing ceremony. Angalalchini agalechi the moment you step at this school of fashion and design kusabosi nyuru that mentality on how you can make a living. Amu ma geography ma moles a chemistry. It is something that you can do with your own hands. I go think Biblia is serat kole God will bless the work of your hands. Ma mwanyun brains. Kila God will bless the work. The question is, what is it that you can do with your own hands? You get it? So it is a challenge that we are giving to our students. I go give your students chiki graduate. I go tinye mungare shek chiterter. I go kianyo rwana challenge team. I go suppose ke chair siki goals. Ule ingenza zingine nga village ule kugeri jito ule wertani mi fundi ya mango Eldoret. Lakini fundi ya mango na hata na boisha livoni school fees cheba lagu kuchu. Hata na boisha kwa mizi lagu kuchu. So long as matege nke saskasisha. So long as jito itinye something ne mujile amia 1 2 3 aga meche in the next 2 years amyano in the next 3 years amyano sigilen imi yaji kasi jito kuma suppose kele lazima itinye tai lazima itilil jito. So long as mami pesa jitilile na kumiche chafu, so long as you are doing what is right and you are doing a legit business. Nenaat kule jiji koya 1 2 3 ingen mibi ko mengen jita ya ene igere lakini yere jita kweri Mercedes kweri ene lakini mengen saa zingine nyuru mi got kongeta asubuhi yako jioni magoin. So it is something that we need to push the young generation. Are we working hard? See query any vehicle that you want. Si magatinye chekure social media kind of buzz. Igeri jita mira ne kupure picha Mercedes karon kupure picha Prado. Lakini metebe jito ya gazi na ibere. Ya gazi na chichi. Sige nyoru inspiration ageleji imugakse. Agundi yaldo ine. Agundi metinye gari lakini ya kasi. Aki meet as sabet ko. That is amu in life tip challenge like as young people getting ginagure competition. Here jito mi dan ngulo ajitai rani imichi la kinye tai mutai iye ku dan. Lakini the question is he ready you go through what Dan has gone through to be where he is. Nebo maana missing wachana competition. Mami chi ne much kele team ak Dan ko kerge. Ako twins kumagoi ko kerge. So live your own life. Forget about competition. Don't compare. Gigerchita post in social media. That is their life. Walk yourself. Amugi kitep chine Bangereza. All of us want to be like Jesus. Lakini mamichi netari ko crucify ba. Hey, I would ngir any person who is successful. By the time you admire his life, ask yourself the question: he ready? You go through what they went through to be where they are. That's the question.
Nikita na moyo kule akasandai ko Jesu Kristo lakini ngakoit kabebartan na giloy kimurtoy
wole ma iredi lakini mechi Jesu. So suppose kelana ngole you be consistent in whatever you are doing. So long as you this is the right thing that I am doing. Do it. Mete joy mechi fraction view agili amisa so lakini at the back of your mind imi so me loans imi so me pesa si bye bi agili ami kumye. That is none of our business. The most important thing, so long as you are kasi mu ingen gole, in the next 10 years I'll be somewhere. The next 15 years, whatever time that will take, be ready to walk the stairs. Be ready to have the patience. That is the challenge. I think a lot of depression and young generation and young people are depressed. Amu kia graduate na team kula jitai ane to manyor gasi to malia ko inyoru that pressure in sabit. Ago in this life kuma me competition key different in opportunities, key different in blessings and favors. Sa zingine nyoru jita, you graduate immediately kunyor gazi. At 20 kunyor gazi. At 24 immediately after graduation kunyor gazi. Ko iminye itamakani ko by the time go ite 30 labda gefutan and labda golia gefutan nini kesir nye gazi akikonon salary chimuch ko cover the 4 years chiki nyoru the other guy. So it is a balance of life. You, so long as you trust the process, you patient shit. Again, I go like in this life, the best person that you can compete with is yourself.
Dan ngagushika ngotingia kwa naranik che gemagole tesatai kunyor kanetishet nebo kendak ngoroik chebo graphic design chebo boishonik che terter ako ngiger ko kebwatwa kit ne kiasoman besho kole kimi sukulit nekineti ngalekab engineering chebo neranik kole kechop ndege ko tun kakechep keyum kanetik tugul chebo lecturers chebo the institution age mut kele chochut ndegoni ko ye kakegaruget keleche chito nekochobe the engineers who are behind this art of kutengeneza ndege kwa wanafunzi chekwak kole kowal tugul la kole kowal chi tugul kowal akonget agenge kelechi iyani nye kasit nebo kipsomaninik chebo sukul noto kole melena yani lakini ngot ko icheket chikochobe komakoi kwa barak ndegoni itabakitu kwenye ilikuwa haiwezi pa. So nekit nekiyaini yan your students in a way that ki igoni boroindo nebo koyai kit neegu nealdini nye kole oyaini onap uniform onap ngoroik chebo official wear oyaini nekit nekiyain iyan icheket kole kanetishet ne kwakochi ko kit neayani kole imuch koek kiboitinik chebo D-Square imuch kobai kebebertage akoyat kora D-Square ke anan koyat mungaret nesire kora nebo D-Square nekit nekiyain iyan.
Okay team, amecha atebenen one question. For example, ngiwe nye hospitali rani inyoru daktari kazi wa symptoms akne kusiru ngerchek yogeiwega kubirun jioni anda mutai the next day urun wale jinti mtisabanda kweme titinye that confidence in the doctor amu kakubirun kokonin kerichek amu imetei immediately ako number 2 inye I daktari koma suppose iegu daktari amu kwekochi inye kerichek ibatishani akele boisie chu singityo karon iwekse sikeboisie alak ko what is the heart of the doctor ko selani hope igere akon ngiwenye hospitali rani ilechi daktari ama fuama moet koech kuama ami igere ami leya kuma gogolechi daktari symptoms cho kuma mi chine much koso in those symptoms kwatinye another patient amutun kutinye the same symptoms lakini gosirto amut igere the moment umonota kwa kutinye agoiwe miite muta igere lakini the most important thing ne much kumo daktari wali that is yani kugere kole hiyo itapona ngibaishe chu he sells hope that is what even to our leaders sometimes kumatinye those solutions but they need to sell hope yere agotanerane nginyo agilecha kurumit sabet ak nane magoy walichin wele hey urome man anda lialia suppose ngegilgenye amumutai menai awu chorchecha sis awu ngegilgenye so that is any critical person ko suppose ko selen hope ago that is why galichin yo kiyote sukula kiyogigere suppose ngalalchan my students awaliji this is the right thing that you chose kumami patapotea lazima kuwoken so by the time you are doing that kukigochi that person the confidence kigochi cherset wala agot ntolion ago ya meken ago saa zingine ago ndiyakti lago sukula gilechi oye abo pigilge amu mami chito age ne much kosarwon tamainye wendi lakwana to ulion kotinye that confidence were ago yana sigik kula ago mutaye gungo aguchi anena baru emet anena sarula my parents from poverty cause number 1 lazima ke selen hope and that is what I sell to also my students as much as I'm training them suppose I selen hope you are the next big thing ago chama mochini after this square kuinye yere you have the opportunity even after getting out of here to have a better business than ngo here that is why in school utinye mwalimu na ECD kumi kunitila go ECD lakini neti ko mawego net ko teachers who ECD mi gone that's why you ask small children imichi ngoimsabit kumi ndele daktari pongezi yeye daktari lakini nginyoru mwalimu yagotinye imichi ku daktari accept jimi the moment you tell that to a child he will never succeed so suppose kenai gole kiseleni hope and that hope I practice in action that is why I give them the opportunity kwa yegasisha in at the end of the day we learn through mistakes we learn through failure agumami jini gigo succeeded without a page of failing
correct
so I think these students ko fail any at some point ko imagine napshati ko ni agni amon suppose ko komia process agetinye lead funders ketinye supervisor suppose yeje agileji napshati ko tips uni ko miche meseni kuma go ileji wewe wache program me fundi me a designer me gugi lazima ijera ileji everybody started here I got even qualified drivers make accidents even qualified technicians make mistakes so suppose keneta gigochi this mistake it's just but a learning process ngityo garumi perfect amu the moment you encourage go the next day they'll do it better so suppose I got hope through what I'm giving them opportunity amagoya neta galeji haya obanyu na go jaigasisha agutoma given the opportunity atoma got the opportunity in my workshop so it means I'm training people who are bogus in the moment I provide that platform ko imani porugole net sit ni go in class ko worth it to serve in the industry ko at the end of the day kumongujita ko very confident kuire kama nilishona kwa this square ko agotanea mucha atnenyu agaigwa better person than this square in the next year or years to come
kora kimitene konet ne kiketestai kebaorienchin kaitet ni woni poneranik che nekit kobet kamangunet en sobet ko kikoger kole en kasarta age ko kiagilgei kiabot kiayai ni ako kora mi kit nekemwoe en nguni ko ngiker kaitet neo nebo neranik komwoe kole makomite amune asikekilgei amu mamite boisionik emoni anan komi boisiet age tugul nekabit konyolu itinye connection. En kereng'ung inye kebendi tai, tos mite kamang'unet en sobet nebo neranik amu icheket kingeechekitu eng kingenersoti kong'ete ming'inatet ko kikimwowech kole oi kandoik chebo mutai. Ko kit netokotebe neranichu ko karonet anan mutai nekikimwowech kwau, tos itau, tos une karon nebo neranik en emetab Kenya, tos mite kamang'unet?
Tim, kimi kit nekikure generational shift. With the current generation, number one, they are very smart. In upstairs, they are very sharp. They are very efficient. A certain task much quite in a very short time compared to the generations that were before. Saa zingine much multitaskan. Much kwa chito kasishek cheterter atago. Kiamiane yokianitishe kianyoru another contract kia Ministry of Lands. Kwa kazi nito kiingilu transformation from analog to digital ingalekab titles ak nakne. Kianyoru an opportunity to do the data entry ak transfers kongete analog agoi digital. Kwa kazi nato kiane kongete usiku inege. Kiaye kongete saa 4 usiku agoi saa 12 asubuhi. Ukianitishe yere arachute kazi nito kongete 10 in the evening agoi 6 agawe gorenyu aba unge agawe class by 8 by 8 agoi 4 kwa mi class anitishe immediately after class alavat gorenyu avaru from ngele 5 agoi saa 2 ago yani because of you still have the energy agitinye you can accommodate amuite kasartanda genyishek music gini ya gazi. So the young people have the potential. The young people have what it takes. The future is very luminous. Suppose every young person go make you that opportunity and that opportunity make an enabling environment koya in that business nda ingen saya ki ngalale ngalega agriculture sahi ngalale agribusiness igere ngalega muchi goljita. It is not about how big the farm is, but what is it that comes out. Ngige, for example, Kiambu County, it is a small county compared, but what they generate karibu kusir Nairobi County ago in the near future kusire amune ngit Kiambu nda farmers biko kutinye pointishek cheba mbaret lakini ngit that point komile mituga komi kidogo marakwe kinyo komi viazi, so they have the mentality of generating here, and that is now where we are heading to. Most of us young people kumagetinye inheritance magetinye chigilin at bige kuna mbaret ngorenyu amu akumbara na to kumami lazima igilge chita inai gole nito ko sobet lazima on ngalekab sut amu that is alpha and omega. So the young generation kutinye that potential. Ni suppose ke our leaders is suppose ke provide us with an enabling environment. Damungare ku suppose amu in business come a lot of challenges, especially for any startup. Ngalega licenses. Not everybody can afford. Guitar licenses. Guitar name. Copyrights. So it is upon now the government and also our leaders to provide an enabling environment. My image kasishek. Lakini what is it that they are helping us? Masabos over Australia, so as much as they are pushing us to Australia, not of you, they also need to provide an enabling environment at home. Gingalale County suppose ke provide an enabling environment for people to do business, any other thing. So that is the challenge that needs to be. But the generation, it is Gen Z, millennials. But that is a generation. Amugi ki president onye ki moy. Kole sai ko yo kakoit emet kobo chebo kaplelach kulyon either kesopche agenge anda kemeye agenge ako lakini makitari kemeye lazima kesopche
so mi kamangunet kobate kityo kimeche kandoik konde tetutik
kende policies kende laws che much kitoret kimi ngalale in procurement policies that 30% ko suppose ko bano neranek chepyosok ak che challenged in yere but how practical is it ngit ngalega procurement it is all flawed ngit county ingen ngo kayagun ngo lazima itinye chi ko kietano in that kind of era so suppose ke challenge as long as it is written in the spirit of the constitution and also any other law that is put to support the young people should also be followed to support among nyurone much matinye another godfather matinye chi much kona mauti in county and national government sa nyoru tender ko any person should have equal opportunities ndi la kweta panu anda mi la kweta panu como suppose ko can enter so suppose ki equal playing ground for everybody to succeed amu kimwaji kule our hands kigerzai ko gold this palm of our hands, this is the color of gold so it means everybody can succeed. It doesn't matter where you come from and ila kweta mo suppose ki gonich enough and even environment ndimeche chito yai mungaret iyai komie ndimeche kesirin kazi koma suppose liban hongo tinye ngawa pesa chikoito lijini ibu 400,000 chikikunen TSC inyor nano fund kimi some kazi ndaimuchi nyor that 400 bi yai mungaret mami aje koito in bribe
yalda mbaret
imagine so our leaders should put in practice sigenyoru equal opportunities to the young people and any person muji mangune embo buting oleni mara kwata kiyeku chik sabet muji mangune gabiego muji mangune akot ndo mountain kon akano aginyo agigili agiguchi siko sobcha lagoku sige istene gine gure the margin and the difference between the rich and the poor among the gap is widening suppose ki pulen even the people who don't have something singiti agot lago kwa people in the next generation
kora ngimwa kutingia ko ngaleka policies ngiger en emetab Kenya ko negit ngalekab taxes ko negit ko koger ko kiger kele mi kampunishek che echen chu ko kar mungaroshek kwai ako pa kuratinwek alak koba emotinwek alak mite mungaroshek che kokikara kotebi kunoto mite biik chechang che kimi boisionik kobate kosubkei ak ngalekab tax chemite barak ko kikekar kampunishek kokobwa ka ako kebendi tai ko imuch kora ko chang biik ngiger akot en media industry ko mite alak che mi biik chebendi ka mi biik chekeistoen boisiet amune amu itondo nebo yaetab mungaret nemami tos iker kole mayai serikalitab emoni kit ne nyoljin asikoker kole kakipromoten these businesses amu the moment kakipromoten ko business environment ko kararan konyor biik boisionik komite rabinik circulation nebo rabinik ko bendi barak ako kora ko kararanit sobet tos iker kole tomo koityi kamanutiet neititaat serikalitab emoni environment nebo business asikoker kole kakararanit.
Okay, team, the highest employer, especially in ngalekab employment, for the private sector in this country, it is not even the civil servants and the mainstream employers. That is the government. They are the private and the business sector. Big business have closed. Even small business. I have a lot of friends who close business. For the last few number of months or years, that is a fact. Lakini kwa so haina Minister of Finance kumalale widening the tax base. At the end of the day, lazima geleban tax. We cannot avoid and we cannot run from it. Lazima geleban ushuru. Kulipa ni kujitegemea. Lakini the question is how hefty is it? I had a statement by the CS of Finance the other day. Kule suppose ke widen the tax base. Ako sige widen the tax base. Kige genyoru 10 people, chelebanu 1,000. Yesir genyoru 1 person, chelebanu 10,000.
Correct.
Kelewan. So as much as they do that, but number one, in any tax system, in any government, ko suppose ko efficient. Yere, amu any person the Jitarani suppose 1 million, and this is somebody even the turnover because of which hand somebody that doesn't want to see you prosper kugere mungare tsa sita mchana. So number one, they have to create an efficiency kind of a tax system ni very reasonable ago easy to pay. Masaboske kimigine we have something that's called TOT, that's turnover tax. Any person could pay ni according to turnover. Amusa zingine in your young business kuma tinye that capacity kusir accountant kuachia sabu. Tinye that capacity kusir an auditor si kuachia sabu. We need even that layman ku understand that they don't have to complicate ngalega tax. Cause suppose quick efficient as possible. I will suppose make repetitive. Amusa sa zingine ilibani chita VAT in the supplier. Kogaron kumechi iliban income tax. That is close to double taxation. At the end of the day, ku ndige iliban chita VAT, pukwal chita waliban VAT, akundo 16 ngoli wacha client akuja alibe ketel go 8%. Smai yale itishi 16% 11 ngoli konyo client equal to 16% 11, so it becomes not convenient as it is supposed to be. So suppose ngalega policy taxes as good as the development of any country are the most critical thing as Kenyans. Sometimes magwige feeling ngalega tax, lakini the challenge gitinye muchke contributor lakini bendia no rabinicho igere akutrane ngagoni ninye 5,000 ngoite jioni ilecha kaya 1 2 3 agagere ku sometimes garona kutmucha gona 10,000 amu kagere lakini ngir kinemu lakini kitinye issues of corruption, kitinye misappropriations of funds inyurujita the rate at which they make money ku make any sense. But other people look that they are multiplying factor. They make money. So to the leadership, and this is on a point-blank point of basis, they need to be accountable. Ngele pwani pesa CDF, they need to be accountable. How many billions Pwani County, they need to be accountable. All that we need. That is why I mentioned that, okay, enabling environment. All those monies in corruption, much ko subsidize na got ngalega tax ngalega license jigilibani, kumi ku subsidize ngalega nema. Instead of somebody paying 8,000 and somebody paying even 12,000 ngalega licenses, much ke subsidize quick even 8,000. It gives somebody, because you are widening the tax base and also you are giving somebody an enabling environment generating, and by generating income also is employing somebody. Because when you grow in business, you are growing the nation, you are growing the GDP, you are growing even the country's revenue. So at the end of the day, Kosaboski creating an enabling environment, I go in contributions to go to ngalega tax. Suppose ko accountant I go by sharing oret nemagat. Singiti kumi barabara nek so kumi ngiwendi hospital ngiwano. You see the value for your money. But you get discouraged, you are immediately vani chita like ni megere lebendi. Igere itiobigo kwa misu. Igere bigo ko make any their wealth. It becomes harmful to the generation and also to the citizen.
Dan kaimwa ngaliot ne pogamanut ago kim ago atinye kamangunet le kandoik choche kere tetutieni ko kakonyor logoyonoto ko kibendi kenyoru the value for money eng rabinik tugul chekakiyum. Siketuchi tetutiet dan ko kingen kele bororiet nebo Kalenjin ko nekit ko kima bororiet nekibo mungaret ako ngiker akot the young people neranik chemache kotorchigei ngalekab mungaret ko much ko konyor manyoru cherset kobun sigik kwai mi sigik chelen kityo itou kityo angot ko kimi chi nekicham kolenji iale teta nebo silingishek 200,000 angot ko ngosus karbeshat sikomaine. So noto ko chang biik chematinye cherset. Tos ng'olyong'ung koityi sigik asiketare kityo tetutiet mwoi kityo kotinygei ak tos ikase ndimwochi ne sigindet nebo bororiet nebo Kalenjin koboto sigik en emetab Kenya?
Kongoi Tim, kongoi eng kasarta nekikono rani. Sotore ko kakamwat kei wele suppose kecher sigik akelech ngeiste that mentality kole suppose koba lagok sukul sikesir kasi. So even ane my dad ko ki kasi sali ameche ayai kasi amu kimi kotebeno kole imeche ialde ngoroik ak isoman itinye degree itinye diploma itinye CPA itinye diploma ak choto ko by the time I convince him ko ki kasit ko suppose kecher sigik akelech our parents ongeyan ketorte akecher neranik especially our children kubung body ngalekab mungaret in any given avenue. Ku saa zingine chama tebe kina mama saa zingine inga alijinyi mama imi kuangchini chito kikotar diploma kikotar degree imi kuangchini saa 6 anda imi chapchini chaik asubuhi anda jioni imi tebe boy ke amishe boy ke imi ano nyo kaso amiche alijin mama rani suppose he torted that young person akilechi oye ameche iwe ako tinye abo ameche imwochi kijana wangu akilechi abo ameche ibilia ibiseta kibor ameche ile wi Eldoret ndai miten anda center age tugul piat mungaret eng yo bilia amu akotachen kimi Eldoret komo kapsenge lazima kegilge amu kimi kebore ak biik alak singityo karon kesopche amu ngiit Eldoret kikure city sahi lakini in the few years ndama kigilge biik ab ka ko kimi kekoiti emet amu what is it that you make out of this city kimi kelen sahi city Eldoret but nginyoni nya asubuhi itinya percentage nebo city itinya konda 0.1% angilen itinye 0.1% inyorune from the city ndaile nyinyi garit akije every siasa kongete asubuhi imi street imi stage ingolole siasa kilany kireto imi ngololi murima ak nagde lakini mami kini wendi koreng kokechomne so suppose kecher kakilich onge Eldoret andano akot Nairobi ongebe akekilge singityo karon keibu biik eng sobet.
Kongoi mising Dan Ruto noto ko CEO nebo D-Square ko kakomwa mening kasarta kobate takechenge kasarta age asiketestai ak ingololchi neranik ingololchi sigik ak kenyoru konetisiet ak cherset neinegei. Noto ko CEO nebo D-Square en kanaset nebo Eldoret Dan Ruto ko kakokonech kityo itondo nebo kasuldaetab mungaret neranik ak yaetab mungaret ko kakongalale kotinygei ak kaimutik chebune neranik kasarta nekakitoi mungaret koboto kit ko cherset neinegei ko cherset neo ko kateb kole tos itinye ne tos kit age tugul na itinye ko imuchi taune noto ak itestai icheng borotet ako kit kora nebo aeng nekamwa ine anan kit ne o missing nekaikimit inendet ko imuchi taune kebeberta age tugul na imuchi taune kit age tugul na itinye ko noto ko Dan Ruto kobate kole mochobetab rabinik kityo kobate kecheng inyoru rabinik ak ites ak ibarai rabinik choto ko nito ko tetutiet nebo betutab rani kongete eng kanaset neo nebo Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu amachawek soet konyo Nairobi asiketestai ak tetutik chebo kotugul en Kass TV kobate metwage chitab Kalenjin kobate itestai iker Kass TV amu kimnatet naet kanenyu kongetu ko Timothy Kiplimo.